Hello everyone, and welcome to another book review. I just finished another book tonight, and I really liked it. The only thing I don't like about it, well, not about it in particular, the only thing I don't like is the fact that, okay, well, let me just get into it. The book that I read is Terry Pratchett's Thud, which is, according to Goodreads, which is the site where I usually go to show which books I've read and all that and what I want to read, the thing is, all of the Discworld books, they just have a name. They just have a name, and you know they're a part of the Discworld. This is apparently the 7th book in the, in like a series, basically, that follows the City Watch in Ankh-Morpork, which is the main city where pretty much everything happens, other than, like, Witches Abroad and other stuff where they're talking about completely other places like the rim tops and everything like that. But it's just kind of annoying because, like, I read it and I'm like, and you don't really have to read these books in any particular order, like I said, they're their own self-contained stories. But also, like, there's a lot of characters in here that I knew of because of, like, glimpses of them in other books and all that, and I kind of wish I had read the other City Watch ones so I could kind of learn the history of each person. But I guess at the same time, I can go into Goodreads and figure out which one is the first one and kind of go from there. But like I said, as a standalone story, even not reading the rest of the stuff, it was still very good, very entertaining. We still got to meet a lot of recurring characters like Death and Arch-Chancellor Rid Cully, who I love. He's very good. And just a lot of other characters, and then some new characters. And I was very happy because I had read Going Postal. That was the last one. The next book I'm going to read is Making Money, which has the same protagonist from Going Postal. So I was like, that is definitely what I'm reading next. But it's just nuts how many books are in these series, and I gotta say there aren't really any characters that I can think of that I like dislike. They all have like good qualities, they all have bad qualities because everybody's human, or I mean in some cases werewolves or trolls, but and that was one of the things that made me happy is this book has a lot more trolls and dwarves in it, and just everything about it was very good, and like from the problems that stemmed at the beginning to just the resolutions. And now I very much like the City Watch, so I need to read the rest of the books that involve the City Watch. But yeah, Thud, very good book. Like I said, if you like Terry Pratchett, you're gonna like this book. But I would say to do some research, and like I said, you don't have to read these books in any particular order, but sometimes it's nice to be able to read them in order just to get that backstory on the other members that weren't quite as focused on, or just like learn more about how they got to the point that they're at, like right now. But yes, very good, highly recommend. It was a great read, really loved it, so I'm definitely gonna look for those other books and read those ones and see how I feel about them. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching for another fun book review. Like I said, I'm gonna go through Making Money next, and then I'll review that one. So yeah, until next time.